Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about if Whiskey Row is the best bourbon destination for a friend's trip. My name is Justine Mays. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Katie Joyce, Linda Modica, and Matt Wilkie.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, so we're going to be talking about that idea today. Is Whiskey Row the best place to go? If you just got a group of friends that wants to get together, spend some time doing bourbon stuff, is that the place to situate yourself for a nice little weekend trip? We'll get to that after the break. For right now, Katie said there's something she could talk about. What is that, Katie?
Yeah. So when you're filling up at the gas station, are you a person who's inclined to go get yourself a treat from inside? And if so, well, if not, pretend you are for this question, because otherwise it's going to be a really boring answer. So when you go to get yourself a little gas station convenience store treat, what are you going for?
Okay. What are you going for? I would say if I had to knock it down to just one thing, I'm going in, I'm making a quick run, I'm going to grab something to snack on in the car. I would say that more likely than not, and I only get them on road trips, by the way. I don't ever buy like full-size bags of this. I buy the Frito-Lay Big Grab jalapeno Cheetos. For some reason, that's a road trip food for me. It's been established as a road trip food. I don't get those at the house. But in the car, that bag is the perfect serving size. That and something to drink. Usually just a water. I'm just a water guy. And there you go. That's a snack. That's a road trip snack right there.
Those are money because they're not too spicy. They're not like the super fire or whatever. They're just enough spice.
They have the other ones that are like super spicy and stuff like that. And I'm not into those. And then those get your fingers stained and all. Whereas these are a much more pleasant color that stains it. So your fingers. It's not as
pleasant stained color.
Yeah, it's not that red. You're not walking around. It's like, what's that red on your fingers? You don't even notice the jalapeno ones. I'm telling you. I've done this for years. I've probably met with you guys from times with
anything that's going to stain your
cheeseburgers.
fingers when you're in the car, though. So, do you have the one hand you're holding out while you finish the bag that you just don't touch anything else?
Right. Yeah. You got to have a one-handed. You don't want to do both because then you're going to get that stuff all over. So yeah.
Are you doing the driving with holding your fingers out, but holding the side of your palm against the steering wheel?
Kind of like that, a little bit like that. I'm using my right hand, so it would be my right hand, and I have that out, and and then I am an aggressive. I'll have a napkin, and I'll clean my fingers off with a napkin because I don't like. I don't. It grosses me out to see someone suck on their fingers. If they have Cheeto stuff on there, and it's so even for myself to do. It disgusts me to see someone else do it. I can't do it for myself either. I wipe that off. I'm not tasting that. No, I'm not.
I'm not wasting the flavoring. I'm licking it all.
No, I can't. I hope
but then
I'm never there when you do it.
I was just in a gas station, which is one of the most disgusting places you can touch surfaces. And so then I'm like, oh, this is a bad choice, but I still don't usually do it. But.
I don't. So, All right. Justine, how about you?
So I would grab a pop.
Okay, or soda, depending
Pop.
on where you're at. The right answer would be soda, but yeah, if you're in a weird place where they call it pop, that's fine. You can call it that.
And then if I want candy.
For those listening at home, she just had quite the death glare side glance for Steve.
Yeah, but then just ignores it. She's like, just let him do his thing.
If I'm getting candy, I get the Nerds gummy clusters.
Oh, those are good.
Those are so good.
Underrated.
And
Underrated.
Yes.
then if I am getting chips, I am either getting Gardettos
Okay.
or
Very old person snack.
I like the rye chips.
Yes.
Those are fun.
Sometimes
As the
I
elderly do.
get a bag of the rye chips
Okay.
instead of
Okay. Yeah,
Gardettos.
sure.
Or I like the Frito honey barbecue twist.
Flavor twist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like those too. Yes. Yeah, they're good. They're good. All right. Linda, how about you?
I'm getting gummy bears.
Gummy bears. Okay. Okay. Is there a certain brand or anything like that? Is it those?
Not the Haribo. Is it Aberline or the
Albertsons. Albertsons.
Albertsons, yeah. Those
Albertsons.
are
Those
much
are the
better.
ones.
Those are better. Yep.
Okay. All right. Matt, how about you? The go-to snack in a gas station.
Road trip only, because I would never stop if I wasn't just on a road
Right.
trip. But yeah, usually I'm looking for something to keep me going. I'm getting sleepy, so it's a Mountain Dew to drink, and then usually it's one of two candy bars. I'm a big fan of the Reese's Fast Break
Really?
because there's no, like, it's just kind of like protein and chocolate or peanut butter and chocolate, and that's it. It's nice and soft. I can just mow it down and then chug the Mountain Dew and keep going. The other one, I don't know if anybody's heard of Zero. Anybody heard of Zero?
That's an old
The
one.
zero bars.
Talk about an old
Zero.
person.
Yes.
That and your
I
bag of
love-
Gardettos and
Do
you
they even
got a
still
nice
make
afternoon.
those though?
They
I feel like I
still
don't
make-
see them
they
anymore.
still
I used to
make
have them as a
them. I never
kid
see
all
a
the
Zero
time.
out
They were
there.
my favorite, but
I get them all the time. So it's got the chocolate nougat, but then white
Is it
chocolate,
white chocolate
on the outside.
I don't like white chocolate. It's fake. It's not even real.
I haven't had one of those in like
They
over
basically,
a
if you
decade.
you send that to a scientist, white chocolate's just plastic.
But it's
I love
That's
white
fine.
chocolate.
Same
It's
as
plastic.
Provel cheese. It's all good. It's just
but
plastic.
it's
plastic.
almond nougat. That's the thing. It's almond nougat, and it's
Oh.
so good. I get
Okay.
them all the time.
What
And
is this is just a side one. We'll get to Katie, you'll finish this off in a second. What is his is Zero. What is your non-conventional favorite candy bar? Because I would say Payday would be mine. Again, everybody's heard of a Payday, but that's not anybody's favorite really. I would say the unconventional would be Payday for me. Anyone?
I don't think they make them anymore, but Butterfinger Crisp was my favorite of all time. So I don't like a regular Butterfinger as my favorite, but it had that flavoring, but it had the crispy wafers in it. And it was so freaking
It
good.
doesn't seem like Butterfingers are as good as they used to be. I've had a Butterfinger recently. I don't like that. They're not good anymore. They used to be great.
Anything with crispness to it, or like Rice Krispies in it,
You
will
like
be
that?
my preferred. Yeah.
Okay.
Is Almond Joy a non?
I would say yes. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with Almond Joy then.
Okay.
I
Is
love
that
Almond Joy.
is that when you feel like a nut, right? Almond Joy? Because the old thing was sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. So
Mounds don't.
Mounds don't. Okay.
Mounds are also dark chocolate, and I don't really like dark
You
chocolate.
don't like dark chocolate. It's almost healthy at that point. So yeah, I could see that.
I'm not going to say that I would turn it down if somebody gave me one.
Okay.
I'm just
It's not her favorite. It's not going to be her.
not my go-to. But if
It's not a
someone
go-to.
gave it to me, I'm not going to say
You're going to have no chocolate or you're going to have dark chocolate. Justine's going to say, I'll take the dark chocolate. Thank you. Oh, all right. Fair enough. Linda, how about you? An unconventional candy bar.
Gosh, I don't know. I like the chocolate things that are round. I forget what they're called.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, Ferrero Rocher.
Really? Okay. If that's,
Yeah.
I'd say
good.
that's definitely non-conventional. So yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
I
mom
do
put
know what
some
you're
of those
talking
at her
about.
house last time I was there, and I crushed way too many of them.
That's fancy. That's fancy.
That's
candy.
fancy. That's when you're
Yeah.
living. Yeah. Yeah.
Pinkies up as you unravel it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Katie, back to the original question. What are you grabbing if you're at snack-wise at
So whether I'm local or road trip, almost always a Coke Zero fountain.
Okay.
And if I have to do Diet Coke, that's fine. But it's fountain drink
Fountain.
I'm doing.
Okay.
And then if I'm local and I'm feeling a little snacky, I really like the meat sticks and cheese like combos that they have.
I love those.
But then road trip, my go-to snack used to always be Twizzlers. And I would kind of switch between regular strawberry Twizzlers or like the Twizzler nibs and the cherry. But then John would always go with gummy bears. But now we've discovered that the Nerds gummy clusters is our joint snack. And then it's nice to only have one bag of one snack instead of our individual things. So that has been the new winner for us, is getting the Nerds gummy clusters. And they're easy to pick out of the bag. The little bit of sour means it's going to kind of stop you from like really overeating on them as well. It has been a wonderful snack. So that's become the go-to.
I agree with you. Those are really good. Again, I would put them in underrated because I think if we polled 100 people and say, what's the best candy? I'm not sure a whole lot would come up with that as being, and they're good. They're worthy of being best.
When I first had them, Carrie got them for a road trip that we were going on. And the first time I had them, I'm like, no. And then
and then she finds herself craving it 2 hours later.
I was like, they're okay.
It was the only thing to eat in the car. And so then I just kept eating it and they like grew on me and now they're my favorite. But yeah, the first time, it took me a minute to get used to the texture.
Uh-huh.
And once I got over that,
you want to expect it, yeah. Because it's just a convenient way to eat Nerds. Because otherwise you got to like pour them in your mouth. It's not ideal.
Oh, they're so small, regular Nerds. Yes. They spill. They're when you're finding them. So yeah, I agree. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start this time with, I guess Justine hasn't gone first. We'll start with her. What do you got?
I have Bardstown Bourbon Company. I believe the white label is the wheat, I think.
The wheat, okay. That sounds right.
I can't read these little labels. I'm sorry.
That's their fault. It's their fault. So, yeah. Fair enough. All right. No cork pop there. That's a sample bottle of 50 ml. Matt, what do you got?
All right. I'll be able to open this with my awful pops. This is Middle West, the dark pumpernickel.
Yeah.
These don't always pop too well. We'll see what we got here.
Okay. Decent. A little squeak there, of course, but so far you got the lead. Linda's next. We'll see how she does.
I'm going to do Hardin's Creek. This is the one with the mushroom on it.
Okay, that's her lead. About the same as Matt's, I'd say, but she didn't have the foul. There's no squeak there. All right, I've got Bomburgers. Linda's got the lead. Let's see if I can take this over. Let's see what we got here. Damn. I thought that was going to be good for a second there. It wasn't. Yeah. Linda still has the lead, but Katie has yet to go. Katie, what do you got?
I have Dark Arts. This is the finished in white port wine cask, but it's a pretty well-loved bottle, so I am honestly not expecting much from it.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was enough, actually. I mean, again, we didn't have anything explosive this time. You crept ahead of Linda by the narrowest of margins, but you did. So you
limped in. Congratulations.
Limped in.
Limped across.
In the record book, it looks the same, though. Cheers. It's a win. All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, is Whiskey Row the ultimate place to go when you're looking at putting together a friend's trip? We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
It's JP Knobloch. I have nice hair. On the ABV Bourbon Daily Show.
Welcome back. Today on the show, we discuss whether Whiskey Row is the perfect best friends trip destination.
Yes, we are. So I'll just throw it out there. What do you guys think? Is Whiskey Row it? Is that the place to go?
100% yes.
Hands down.
And I think you have to change your expectations a little bit. If someone's thinking like you're doing a bourbon trip, it's not necessarily what people think of first. So I think you have to change your plan and your expectation a little bit. But I do think there's so many benefits to it with a group trip. And one, you're not dealing with transportation between areas. So you're not.
No one has to drive. You can
no
walk
one
everywhere.
Have to drive.
You can
no
walk
one has
everywhere,
to
which is
charter
that's a big
bus or
plus.
anything.
When you're when you got a trip or the fun's around drinking, it's good where no one has to be responsible. No one's like, well, all right, I'll take the day off where I can't drink, and you guys can have all the fun. You don't have to do that. Everyone can drink. Yeah.
And I think since it's closer in proximity as well, if you have one thing planned that someone's not a fan of, it's easy for them to go do something else during that time and then meet back up and continue together. You don't have to permanently separate. So it allows for both choosing your own adventure and coming back together very easily. You can mix and match there.
Right. Yeah. The restaurants in the area are fantastic.
Oh, underrated.
They are really good. Again, so that's a big part of it too, because any trip is, we're thinking about the bourbon stuff we're going to do, but at the same time, you're going to be having meals in the evening, and there's fantastic places to eat on the Whiskey Row for sure. So.
I think you can get some good whiskey experiences as well. It's not like over commercialized, like fake experiences that they're just trying to sell you. You can still get some good quality whiskey experience as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I would have to say that it's good for a solo trip too.
Well, sure.
I just recommend making sure that you eat breakfast first.
Here's another tip that two people on our last trip found. Don't eat a salad for lunch. Eat a real meal. Eat some protein and but some sustenance, right? Linda, you were a salad eater you don't want to eat a salad in the middle of the day when you're drinking all day before and after.
I feel like, so I did eat a salad and I did fine. I think if you're a regular salad eater, it's probably okay, but probably not the time to all of a sudden decide to introduce salads.
Like Shot did? Yeah, Shot's not eating too much salad.
I think you have to also take into consideration the amount that Linda will drink compared to on a salad.
Oh, 100%.
What Shot is going to drink on a salad.
It's true.
My salad had about a pound of chicken on it.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah.
That's somewhat
I don't
helpful.
know what his I'm not sure what.
He just got the full lettuce salad. He's gonna have a healthy day in between. He was doing so much bad stuff to his body, he felt he'd do a little healthy stuff in between. So yeah. By the way, the restaurant we went to when Shot was so drunk was a place called Cured. Again,
That was amazing.
it was amazing. One of my favorite restaurants ever. So it was unbelievably good. And the other thing too is it's kind of upscale when you walk in there. You'll be like, oh no, you walk out of there, your dinner is like $22.50 or it's like it's very affordable. Sometimes you walk in those places. All right, here's your dinner with your side and all that. It's going to be $100. No, it's not like that at all. That place was good.
Potentially cheaper than parking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta get the 2 charcuterie boards that they have.
Yeah, they got two of those, which is cool. Again, because they're making all that stuff in house. You'll look; they have a big area where they're curing the meat. That's why it's called cured. They cure their own meats there and stuff. And it's kind of this fusion of Italian food and I don't know, like South American kind of combo. And it's just freaking fantastic. So I got pasta. And it was just great. It's homemade pasta. It's not, it was good. Shot got pasta too. He just didn't remember eating it. He was like, it's too bad I didn't get to eat there. We're like, you did eat there, you idiot. You had dinner there.
Did he really say that? Did he really say, too bad I didn't get to eat there?
Yeah, he's like, it was a shame. He's like, you guys been talking about this place. It's too bad I didn't eat there. We're like, you did it. You had dinner there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was lit already. Then he buys himself a bottle of wine when he gets there. So.
Oh yeah, and he doesn't remember the wine either. But he said it was amazing 6 times.
Right? Yes. Yeah. Had to be held up. Well, let's give a shout out to Wayne, who had to hold up Shot in the urinal so he could go use the restroom.
I was just getting ready to ask if that was the place where Wayne had to help him go.
Wayne had to hold Shot up, a grown man, because he couldn't stand in the urinal by himself. Wayne got MVP that night.
Yeah,
and he can have it.
Wayne earned a badge for that.
Yeah.
He got a Boy Scout badge for sure.
Yeah.
Oh God, that would be hilarious to develop like whiskey Boy Scout badges. Like the scouts of different things you could earn.
Yeah.
Oh, that would get dark really fast.
This is true.
Tim tag teamed on it a bit at the hotel to get him back up to his room.
Yeah. Wayne ended up leaving with him, like before the rest of us.
Right.
But he wanted a head start because he knew that Shot's going to be a pro. Because we were walking. We decided we were just going to walk. So I thought they should get take a ride, but they didn't. So they got a head start. We ended up catching up to him, but yeah. And then Tim had to take him up to his room. Wayne was like, I'm done. And rightfully so. He had to walk with him the whole way, which is one side of Whiskey Row versus the other. We got to walk all the way down. And Wayne was done. So Tim took him up to his room and he said he was like, oh, the game's on. I was like, here, enjoy the game. And then we didn't see him again that night. He was passed out. So, yeah, which is good. He made it back safely, thanks to his friends. No thanks to his own volition, of course, but
right.
He made it safe. So that's all you want with your buddies. Get them back and, live to fight another day. So, I think it's the ultimate for a friends trip for sure. I'm glad everybody agrees. It's just
we all agree. I have a question though. I'll throw it out here. If it's a great best friends trip because of all those reasons, do you need to consider the weather and the time when you go? Because you are walking. Does the time of the trip matter more? Because if I'm driving, say, to Woodford and Makers and Jim Beam, and I'm going to be driving back to the hotel and getting a driver and doing it responsibly, I could theoretically do it in March or April or even February if it's still kind of chilly outside. I don't want to walk downtown Louisville in February. So does the timing kind of matter?
I think because your actual experiences are inside, so it's not like you're walking around grounds.
It can be a long walk though, from Peerless all the way to Old Forester. That's
true. But if the weather is really shit, you can Uber between places as well. And
it's cheap Uber. Yeah, cheap Uber. And if you're staying anywhere else, even Bardstown, which I think would be probably the second best recommendation because there are a lot of distilleries in there. You would have pretty expensive Ubers even within Bardstown, and it's also pretty shoddy. There used to be a time when there was no Ubers in Bardstown. Now they do have some. You can get an Uber, but it's not like Louisville where you know they're pretty readily accessible there. That's totally different city.
Some of these, I think I would almost rather face the cold than the heat. I hate walking out in the heat so much in the sun.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
so,
not even too cold, but even like in the heart of July,
Right.
I wouldn't want to be walking around.
They do have the scooters you can rent though downtown too. So then there are some other options. I've done that, and I survived to tell the tale of driving scooters around downtown Louisville.
Right. Yeah.
I
I think, as Katie kind of said, that you're got to walk around, especially in the winter. But again, on the tours and that you're all inside at anything on Whiskey Row. Whereas on a tour at Jim Beam that you're going to be inside, you're going to be outside. Significant time walking around in the elements. So I still think Whiskey Row wins when you.
I think it's still worth it, even in the bad weather. Naturally, if you can have good weather, go with good weather. Like
it's best if it's good weather.
But
for
I still think it's well worth it, even in bad weather.
Yeah, I would think as long as it wasn't like downpouring,
sure,
or like a blizzard.
Yeah, agreed.
That would be at any of them, really. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think there's enough good bars though that if it is downpouring, you could find one to sit in for a long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
It's true. Something we didn't even talk about, the number of good bars that are just there. You can just enjoy yourself having a few. So, yeah. So there you go. All right. On that note, we're going to wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can often find me enjoying the agave spirit selection at the Michter's Bar when you're at Michter's. By the way, they have a fantastic mezcal collection, but across all socials at Whiskey Tequila Fridays podcast.
All right, Linda.
Linda Monica across all the socials.
Katie.
You can find me excited for a whiskey road trip now. This is a good topic, Steve. We really talked it up too. But also over on Instagram at Katie Proof.
Okay. We got to work on Millionaire's Weekend. The hotels happen to be more expensive. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to put Shot on it. Last year he found the hotel we stayed at. I'm going to put him on it again, see if he can find an affordable hotel that. Okay. I don't want the hotels to go up so much, so I want to kind of keep it affordable, and that's a big expense. But I love the hotel we're at. It's going to be at a minimum a couple hundred more. Let's see if we can find something more, and then we'll talk about it. Maybe we do end up. We're like, this year's going to be an expensive year. We'll pay an extra couple $100, and hopefully it's cheaper next year. We'll see. We'll see what's up.
What hotels did you guys stay at?
We stayed at the Courtyard right across from like Old Forester and that.
Because that does make a difference being like within the walking distance.
Yeah, that really helped out. I mean, we're in a good spot, I felt, so kind of.
That place that I stayed at when I went down and did it by myself before we went to Neely's, before we went to Starlight that weekend, was a decent hotel, and it was. I can't even remember what one it was, but
that makes it tough. I just Google searched the Hotel Justine likes on Whiskey Row.
Nothing came up. In my Travelocity. I just don't remember off the top of my head what it was.
Surprisingly, nothing popped up, so that wasn't as helpful as I hoped.
Shut up. But it was still convenient. It was a little off of the path. It was like a block off of Whiskey Row.
A block off is not bad. So we'd take that. So
anything I can do to avoid having to repark is the ideal. Right. Once I'm there, I want to be done.
I think that's the key part of it. Yeah.
We tried going to dinner in downtown Louisville beginning of December with some friends, and the parking was so horrible that I finally was like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm going somewhere else. I'm not joining you for dinner. We ended up like on the bridge going over to Indiana. I was like, well, I'm eating in Indiana tonight. I am no longer eating in the state of Kentucky because I'm mad with downtown Louisville.
I
hate having to repark.
That stresses me out, the parking. So because I worry, am I going to miss something? Am I going to be able to find a spot? So it's a whole thing. All right. Where were we at? I don't even know. Matt gave his. Linda, did you?
I think we're on me.
Okay,
Justine, go ahead. You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. All of our content's out there. Also, come by and see me at the ABV Barrel Shop. It's the place where you can try before you buy. New stuff's always happening. Check that out online under the classes and events page at abvbarrelshop.com. Justine, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/theABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.